Today I'm building a house in the Sims 4, but I'm only allowed to use 3 random stuff packs. So I've got a wheel with every single stuff pack that I own on it. We're gonna spin it 3 times and we're gonna see if we can build a functioning house with just those 3 packs. So let's spin for our first pack. I figured stuff packs are kind of like the smallest packs we have, excluding kids. So if we can have 3, maybe we can actually build a house that has everything in it. The first one is movie hangout stuff. I don't really remember what's in movie hangout stuff. We'll have a TV at least. We'll have a TV, a giant one. So let's spin again for our second pack. I feel like we got a little lucky with movie hangout stuff, so I hope the trend continues and we'll get something good. Alright, Moschino stuff pack. I don't remember how much actual furniture is in that. That's probably a little fashion focused. Well, I'm not entirely sure if we got everything we needed yet, but let's spin again and hope we get something good. Probably something that includes like a bathroom. Please don't be spooky stuff. Please don't be spooky stuff. Cool kitchen stuff. I mean, okay. It's not my favorite pack. The early ones are kind of bad, but it has a kitchen. Let's see what we have. Let's see what our options are. Moschino, cool kitchen, and movie hangout. It's definitely an interesting mix of items. I don't love how little there is. Like, looking at this, that's not a lot of things, is it? All right, let's see what kind of house we're gonna make. Let's actually check the wallpaper first. No, you're kidding me. Oh no. I'm sorry, but I cannot build a house with that or that. I hate everything. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to do with this? I mean, we have windows. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a second. Okay, Moschino to the rescue. I mean, we literally wouldn't have any wallpaper if it wasn't for Moschino. But like, if we just do giant windows all around the house, you wouldn't even see the wallpaper. Things are looking up. Things are looking up. It's gonna be a journey. We're on a journey. We're gonna get there. I'm gonna assume we don't have roof swatches either. No, we do not. So that's great. You know, if we build a modern house, we don't even need it. Do we have stairs? Of course we don't. Why would we have stairs? A modern house with no second floor. Or can you get up to a second floor with just platforms? You might be able to. Okay, wait, I'm gonna build a little. We're gonna figure this out. We shall figure this out. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm building a little room, deleting the walls and the ceiling, and then using that to build a platform that goes almost entirely up to the second level, and then copying these over, lowering them once each time to build like a custom staircase that hopefully Sims can use to enter the house. I mean, I don't hate the way that looks, to be honest. I really do not hate the way that looks. Maybe this way around? Maybe. So usually I use half walls to create roofs on modern builds, but since we're stuck with absolutely awful wallpaper, I was thinking maybe I could just raise the platform instead, because this default concrete swatch really isn't that bad, and we can even create a little overhang if we wanted to. Look, that looks kind of cool. I also really wanted this to be like a rooftop terrace kind of thing, which means once again we'll be stuck with the awful wallpaper. Unless, and this might be silly, I realize this might be silly, we'll leave a little gap for like entering. Would it be crazy to create a platform like this? Does that look silly? I mean, I somehow don't hate that, actually. No, I really don't hate that. I think that's perfectly fine as a fence. Also, brace yourself, because we are gonna place so many windows on this thing. It's gonna look ridiculous. Zero privacy in this house. We do not do privacy here. I'm just gonna cover it in windows, and then we'll decide whether that's a good idea or a bad idea later. I think, I hate it so much. I hate it so much. I hate everything. This is, oh no. Oh no. Okay, wait. It's less bad with just the white swatch. It's way less bad that way. Right? I'm not crazy, am I? We're gonna have to do some modifications here. Which one do we like more? That wallpaper or this one? Because honestly, like, this is also a choice. Or we go bold and we literally do both. We lean into it, you know? We lean into it. It's a concept. It's art. Oh my god, I'm gonna convince myself that I don't hate this. But like, I don't hate this. I don't hate this. Okay, we're gonna have to figure out how many windows is too many windows, because we're definitely approaching too many window territory. Okay, what if we do this in front? Different shape? Maybe? Okay, we're gonna have to move this house somewhere better suited for this. Okay, but hear me out. Penthouse. Wouldn't this work perfectly as a penthouse? I feel like it genuinely wouldn't really like fit anywhere else, right? I mean, we're gonna have to figure out what to do about this incredibly dangerous situation that we're now in. Okay, so idea, place a wall, then grab these windows, probably in white, place them along the wall, and then we're gonna remove the wall, and then we'll have this kind of like cool looking barrier. right? All right, here we have our mainly Moschino stuff pack penthouse. I don't know how we got here, but we did. So I've mixed the two most neutral wallpapers to kind of give it like an artsy vibe, I guess. And then anywhere they are able to get, I fenced it up with the windows. So there's no danger of them falling off the platform. And then I've also made like a mini pool. It's kind of like a backyard situation. And then how do penthouses work in The Sims? How do they get up here? I don't know if I've ever built a penthouse. This might be my first penthouse. Right, we need an elevator. Oh no, we need an elevator, but those are not. No, I spent so much time building this to forget that we need an elevator to make this work. Okay, back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Okay, we're back on the ground. It definitely looked better as a penthouse, not gonna lie. But that would be impossible with the 3 packs. But this is all right too. We can work with this. Also means we can extend this pool area. All right, we've got ourselves a sim just to test if she can actually get up here. Please, no. No, what? No. Okay, you're able to get up there. I don't see the problem. I don't see the problem. Oh, you're not able to get up there. That's interesting. Okay. So if I extend this, are you able to get up there then? No. Why not? Why are you not able to? What if I do that? Are you able to go there then? No. Why not? Why is that not possible? So you are able to go there. Yes, no problem. But then you cannot make it to this step. Huh. So after doing some research, I have found out that apparently Sims cannot use platforms to go from one story to the other. So this isn't functional no matter what I do. So we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do this. I'm not entirely sure. So I think option number 1, we remove the ceiling. I think I'm just gonna do that regardless. So instead of anything else, we just have like very high ceilings. Then I'm gonna expand this platform so the stairs actually have a use. And then we will add like a little bit more house because we kind of need it. But at least this part will be like a functional rooftop terrace kind of thing. Okay, I think we're kind of getting somewhere, maybe. This will be our open living space with a giant ceiling, hallway into like the more private area. So this will be the bedroom, the main bathroom, and then the ensuite bathroom. So that way it will look like we have the second floor because it's more visually interesting, but Sims don't actually have to get to the second floor. I feel like that's a plan. Do we have floors? I'm so glad that this is a modern house. Like, I'm so glad that this is a modern house because, you know, the default flooring is not terrible. We can live with that. It's like one of those fancy concrete places. They just have concrete flooring. Do we have rugs? Is there any like rug we can use? Okay, yeah. I mean, I can work with that. I can work with that. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna assume there won't be any landscaping options, but let's just... We have a tree. I was about to skip it entirely, but we have a tree. I am so happy we have a tree. That's so good. I don't want to go overboard with the trees, but then also we don't really have any other landscaping, so we might as well put a few, you know? Question. How do we feel about like outdoor curtains? Yes or no? Because I kind of like it on the pool. Like, just imagine this is like a water resistant material, and then you could have privacy if you wanted it. And doesn't that look kind of cool? I kind of like it. Okay, what else? I mean, we have this. I guess like a potted plant wouldn't hurt. Okay, let's see what we can do in terms of like outdoor furniture. That looks pretty comfy. And then I think we had some rugs. Okay, that's cute, right? Oh, maybe we can mix the styles. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. These packs just do not go together, and I'm gonna have to figure out how to make them go together. Oh, that's cute though. That's adorable. It's such a weird mix of like modern and not modern. Very much not modern. I really like this little like area, honestly. I think that's so cute. And then for the pool area, maybe like plant, and then maybe just like 2 chairs. That's kind of cute. And I think that's kind of it for the exterior. So let's move on to the interior. How are we on light? I don't think we have a lot of options. Maybe like the lanterns size down. I do kind of like the light that they give. So we'll just place those for now. And then in the bathroom, just make them very small. And again, we don't have any flooring, but we do have wallpaper. I don't know what would be best, honestly. I think we have to decide on the color later. I'm just gonna place the generic white one, black and white, and then we'll see what happens when we put the furniture in. Okay, let's start with the kitchen, because that's the exciting part, is that we do actually have a kitchen. So I was thinking this little like alcove we can use as the kitchen. I think we have a fridge. I'm a little afraid we don't have a stove. We do have a stove. Okay, good. Stove. We even have a stove hood. And we also have a sink. So that means we have a fully functioning kitchen, which is a rarity in one of these challenges. Like, honestly, we're so lucky with that. So then I was thinking dining table over here. And then this will be the living room. I mean, I would love to use more movie hangout. I just don't know if it's for this space specifically, because we also still have that. That's way too big. Okay, I'm thinking I'm sizing that down, right? And then I'm gonna remove these windows so we actually have a spot for it, because it'd be a shame to not use it at this point. I might create another L-shaped couch. Tempted to use the pink just to have a little bit of color. Okay, are we getting somewhere? Let's see what we can do with the wallpaper. I mean, I don't mind that swatch, honestly. Doesn't it make everything come alive a little bit more? And then maybe this one can be black instead. I was kind of thinking like a bookcase could be possible, because if we just grab a few of these and then raise the second layer up with 9, hold Alt to place it exactly where we want it to, I think I could turn this into a full bookcase. Okay, I like that. Books, plates. Maybe I like the blue more. Okay, let's consider curtains for a second, because there's not a lot of privacy here. Okay, I kind of like it. And that is our fully functional living space. We have our dining table, full kitchen setup, and living room, even completed with a TV. Honestly, it doesn't happen often. Let's move on. I think maybe we want a different door in this spot. They probably want at least a little bit of privacy. Ooh, these actually have plain swatches as well. Those are really pretty. Okay, I think we're gonna struggle a little bit more with a bedroom and a bathroom. I think I can already tell we don't have anything bathroom or bedroom like. Nope, nothing. I mean, we have a mirror. There's a mirror. Oh god, there's not even a bed. There's not even a bed. Where do we want to start? Where are we gonna start? I think we're gonna start in a bedroom. So I was thinking, since we don't have a bed, we might just create something. Is that bed like? Does this look like a bed? Wait, I have a better idea actually. This can be the headboard, and then that. It's just they forgot the mattress, you know? It can happen. Sometimes you forget a mattress. So obviously, usually you use base game for this. I just like to challenge myself and create fake furniture when this happens. Okay, that's our bed. Perfect. Okay, that was such a hard room to figure out, but I think I did it. So here we have like the fashion corner, a normal closet, and then 2 clothing racks. On this side, we have our fake bed. You'd have to imagine a real bed here. A nice bookcase. I felt like it'd be illegal to not have any movie posters in a house built with movie hangouts. So we have some movie posters. And then to kind of anchor the fake bed, I put 2 tall cabinets either side and then curtains in the middle. So it kind of formed this little nook that I think really pulls the room together. It was so hard to match these styles and to figure out the colors, but I don't hate it. It kind of works. Okay, let's quickly figure out if we can actually do anything with these bathrooms. Okay, so we don't really have anything that we can do with these bathrooms other than this and a sink. These mirrors are interesting. I don't know if I like them, but it's fine, I guess. All right, what are we doing here? Are we just placing like, is that the toilet? And then here you'd have to imagine a shower, I suppose. Is there anything else? What if we put a fridge? This is the that's the shower. That's the shower. That's the toilet. Okay, wait a second. I have an idea. What if we just like temporarily delete these walls, and then we place a curtain either side, and then I'm gonna grab a light. This will not be functional. It's just for the aesthetics. This one, for example, and we pretend that's a shower head. I mean, like, if you replace this with one of those like actual shower heads, that'd be kind of cute. Like the shower curtains leading into the shower, maybe. Just trying to see like what wall decoration would fit horror movie. Maybe we do this one but size down, and then like one of these, you know, like the abstract art kind of thing. I think that works. And we'll recolor these to be blue. Yeah, blue. I think blue is nice. Okay, so that's our bathroom. We have another one here. So what can we do here that's different or the same? I guess we can just do this again. Why not? Beautiful. All right, well, that's a very, very similar bathroom. Wait, can't forget our shower head. So important. Totally functional. Don't question it. Also, I put like a little bit of photography stuff in the hallway. Since we have Miskino's stuff back anyway, I felt like we should feature it somewhere at least, you know? Put like some photo collages here, so whoever's taking the pictures can showcase them. And then what to do on the other side? Yeah, let's do like a tiny bit more movie hangout in here. I really don't mind this furniture. Like, it's kind of pretty, but it's just really hard to match with any other pack because it's so specific. I'm just gonna see if I like it more with a different wallpaper. I don't mind it with the black. It kind of calms it down. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Wait. So this accidentally got colored, right? Why do I not hate it? Let me know in the comments. Should this be pink or the original, which was the black and white swatch? Pink or black? Let me know. I'm gonna keep it on pink for now because I kind of like it. It's cute. Actually, I'm gonna keep that pink too. Wait a second. Why do I like it? Okay, last minute switch. That's cute. Am I crazy? That might have been one of the most challenging houses I've ever built. Like, I truly underestimated how little is in 3 stuff packs. I probably should have done 4, but honestly, I had a great time trying to make this work. But that means our house built with 3 random stuff packs is complete.